The NFL, a dream come true or a recipe for long-term suffering? For many former players, the answer is a bitter pill to swallow. Take Lyndon King, a once dominant linebacker who spent 13 seasons in the league. Today, he's a man haunted by pain and memory lapses. Walking across a room triggers agony in his knees, hips, and feet, until he collapses mid-step, only to realize he's forgotten why he started moving in the first place. His story isn't an outlier. According to a groundbreaking ESPN KFF survey of 546 retired NFL players, nearly every respondent, 96%, reported experiencing pain in the past 3 months. Half endured daily pain, 3 times more common than in men of the same age. And cognitive decline? A staggering 55% say their memory or focus is worsening, a rate 3-fold higher than the general population. But here's where it gets controversial. 90% of these athletes still claim they'd choose the NFL again. How can that be? Let's unpack the numbers. The survey reveals a staggering toll on both body and mind. Almost half, 47% of former players struggle with concentration or decision-making, compared to just 6% of their peers. 3 in 10 report pain so severe it limits daily activities, and nearly a fifth can't dress or bathe without difficulty. Depression rates are double those of the average man, and dementia diagnoses are 4 times higher. For King, the physical decay started early. By 60, he'd already undergone knee, hip, and shoulder replacements. His NFL doctor once warned him he'd be a mess by 65, a prediction that came true 5 years ahead of schedule. If I hadn't played football, I'd be playing golf every day, King laments, now training dogs in a modest Las Vegas home. David Grayson, another linebacker, paints a similar picture. My head hurts, my neck hurts, my back hurts, my fingers hurt, he says, describing 24/7 pain. Yet both men and countless others admit they'd relive their careers. Grayson, whose father suffered from football-related brain trauma, calls the NFL the best time in my life. King, however, is the exception. He's the only player in the survey who'd trade his NFL legacy for a normal life. I wish I'd never heard of it, he says, his voice cracking as he recalls tossing sentimental family heirlooms into a dumpster during a memory lapse. And this is the part most people miss. The NFL's legacy isn't just about the money or fame. It's about identity. For years, these athletes were warriors, heroes, and role models. But now, they're grappling with a harsh reality: chronic pain, cognitive fog, and a social life diminished by physical limitations. One player summed it up poignantly: "You can't tie your shoes or button your shirts anymore." Others describe limping through daily tasks, trembling hands, and the humiliation of forgotten grandchildren. So what's the takeaway? The data is clear. The NFL exacts a heavy toll on the human body and mind. Yet the allure of the game remains irresistible to most players. Is the glory worth the price? Or are we glorifying a lifestyle that sacrifices long-term health for fleeting fame? We want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe the NFL's rewards outweigh its risks? Share your perspective in the comments below. And if you've ever wondered why athletes keep coming back to the sport, consider this. For some, the pain of regret is far worse than the pain in their bones.